Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to continue the mathematics previous year's Karnataka TET solution. Okay, so already we have solved 30 questions in the previous last three videos. In this video we will start from 31st question. Okay, so the 31st question is here. One angle of an 8-sided polygon is 65 degree and the other triangles are equal. What is the measure of each equal angle? So in 8-sided polygon, how many angles are supposed to be? 8 angles. Okay. Out of 8 angles, one angle is given as 65 degree. Okay. Next, all the remaining 7 angles are equal. Okay. In 8-sided polygon, so all the 7 angles are equal, but what is that angle we don't know. So we know that the formula n minus 2 into 180 degree is going to be the sum of the interior angles of any polygon. Yes. Next, we know that n is 8 here. Number of side is equal to 8. So 8 minus 2 into 180 degree. What is going to be the answer? After solving this, 6 into 180 degree. Answer is 6 8 are 48. 8, 4 carry, 6 1 are 4 plus 10. 1080 degree is the total interior angles measurement. We know one angle is 65 degree. So 65 degree if you minus, what is remaining with us? 1015 is remaining. And we have to divide this. All the angles are going to be, all the remaining 7 angles. We know that remaining angles measurement is 1015 degree. We have to equally divide this among 7 angles. So divided by 7 angles. You will get each angles are equal. That's why I am going to divide this with 7. Yes. 7 ones are 7. Remaining 3, 31. 7 fours are 28. Again remaining 3, 35. 7 5s are 35 degree. So each angle is going to be the measurement of 145 degree. Okay. So the answer option D is going to be the answer of this question. Next question is, what is the perimeter of a semicircular plate of diameter 10 centimeter? Okay, it is a semicircular plate. Circle means here it will be complete and semicircle means like this. Okay, and another one this line. Okay, semicircular plate. We have to find the perimeter of semicircular plate of diameter 10 centimeter. We know the perimeter of a circle is nothing but circumference of a circle. Yes, perimeter of a circle is equal to how much? 2 pi r. But here we have to find the perimeter of a semicircle. So perimeter of a semicircle is going to be divided by 2 we will do. Yes, it is going to be only pi into r. Okay. Sorry. 2 pi r divided by 2 I will take. Okay. Next. 2 into r is nothing but diameter. Yes. Diameter is equal to, we know that diameter is equal to 2r. So I will take as pi into d by 2. Okay. So d we know given diameter is equal to 10 centimeter. Yes. So if I substitute the value of pi as 3.14 into d value is 10 centimeter divided by 2. So why I have divided 2 you should remember, because perimeter of a semicircular plate we have to find, not a complete circular plate, it is a semicircular plate. So we have to divide it by 2. Okay. Yes, 2 ones are 2, 2 5s are 10. Now what we shall get the answer here? 15, 5 was a 22, 0, 2 carry, 5 ones are 5 plus 2, 7, decimal point as it is, 5 3s are 15. 15.7 centimeter is going to be the perimeter of this semicircular thing only, 15.7 centimeter. Another one thing we have to add, na, diameter. because here we have one line. Semicircular means only this much. Plate, here it is one complete, one diameter is there. So plus D means what? D is 10 centimeter. 15.7 centimeter plus 10 centimeter is going to be how much? 25.7 centimeter will be the answer of this question. Should not forget this one, diameter. Okay, so 25.7 centimeter is the answer of this question. Okay, let's see the next question. 33 question is, how many liters of water can a hemispherical bowl of diameter 10 centimeter can hold? Yes. So what is given again? Diameter is given. Diameter is equal to 10 centimeter. Hemisphere, okay, you have to find how many liters of water it can hold. Means you have to find the volume. Volume of a hemisphere. Formula you should remember. Volume of hemisphere is equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. Yes. What we know? We know that diameter. So radius is going to be how much? Radius is equal to diameter by 2. It's equal to 10 by 2 means 5 centimeter is the radius of this hemisphere bowl. Okay. To find the how many liters of water it can hold, we have to find the volume of the hemisphere. That is equals to 2 by 3 of pi. Pi value we have to consider as 3.14 into 5 cube. Yes? 5 cube. How much it's going to become? Almost equals to 261 point something. Okay. But what we know is centimeter answer we have. Right? To convert this into liter, we know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 cubic centimeter. So to convert this into liter, we want answer in liters. What we shall be doing? Yes, 261, that we will divide 0.23. Divide by 1000. What we shall get? 1000 means 3 digits we have to put on the right hand side. 26123 something. Okay. So where is the liters? This will be the answer. 0.26 liters is going to be the answer of this question. Okay. Next question is, what is the height of a cylinder whose radius is 7 centimeter and total surface area is 968 centimeter? Okay. So first, what is given? Radius. Radius is equal to 7 centimeter and total surface area of a cylinder. Yes, what is the formula? Is equal to 2 pi r into r plus h is height. Yes, height of the cylinder whose radius. Okay. So we have to find the height. We have to find the height. Yes, total surface area is given. How much? 968. Okay. Is equal to 2 into pi into r. Radius is 7 into r plus h. What is that r? 7 plus h. Solve the equation and we'll get the answer for height. Yes. Substitute the value of pi as pi is equal to 3.14. What you will get? 968. So here what I will do is, I will take this on this left side. Pi, I will keep it as it is. Later on we can multiply or divide the number. So what is going to be 2 into pi into 7. 7 to the 14. 14 pi is equal to 7 plus h. Yes. Solve this equation. So when we multiply, what we are getting? 968, 14 into 3.14. Okay, pi value, if we substitute, what we shall get? We shall get it as 44. Okay, you can do the solution yourself. Yes, do the cancellation. 4 11s are 4 to the 8, 4 4 the 16, 4 to the 8. Again with 11 you can do 11 1 the 11, 11 to the 22, 2 reminder, again 11 to the 22. So 22 is equal to 7 plus h. So height is equal to how much? 22 minus 7 is equal to 15. 15 centimeter. Where is the answer? Option B is going to be the answer of this question. Yes. Next question. Let's see the 35 question. In a class, 40% of students offered Kannada, 25% offered Sanskrit, and 10% offered both. If a student is selected at random, what is the probability that he has offered either Kannada or Sanskrit? So what you have to use? Probability formula. Yes. What is given? So first we can write the given. Given 40% means 40 by 100 of how much? 40% of total student. Okay, 40% means we will write as 40 by 100. Okay. Next, 25% offered Sanskrit. For Kannada is equal to 40 by 100. Okay. 40% we will convert into fraction because answer is in fraction here. Okay. 20 by 11, 20 by 10, 11 by 10, 10 by 20. Okay. For Sanskrit, S is equal to 25% students are selected. Okay. And 10% offered both. Both means what? Both means it's the probability of, we know, K. Probability of S is given. Probability of K intersection S. Both. Intersection of both is how many students? 10% means 10 by 100 is selected. We have to find what is the probability that he has offered either Kannada or Sanskrit. Means we have to find the probability of K union S is what we have to find. What we know the formula? Yes, we know the formula. Probability of K union S is going to be probability of K plus probability of S minus probability of K intersection S. Yes. What is the probability of K? 40 by 100 plus probability of S 25 by 100 minus probability of K intersection S means both. Both means 10 by 100. Yes, when we will do the equation, what you will get? 40 plus 25. All the denominators are same. You can add and minus. Yes. So 40 plus 25 it will become 65 by 100 minus 10 by 100. Yes, what will get? 55 by 100. The given in the answer? No. We can simplify this. How? 5 11s are 5 2s are 10. 0 as it is. 11 by 20. Yes. In the option, 11 by 20 is there in the option. So 11 by 20, option C, 11 by 20 is going to be the answer of this. So you have to remember this formula. This comes from the probability chapter. Note down this formula. Okay. Next question. We have the next 36th question over here. The least positive integer whose product with 9408 gives a perfect square. Yes, this comes from which class? 8th standard NCERT. 8th standard NCERT square and cube chapter. It is from square and cube chapter. Okay. So number given is 9408. What you have to do? You have to factorize this number. Yes. 2 4s are 8. 2 7s are 14. 0 as it is. 2 4s are 8. Again with 2 we can factorize. 2 2s are 4. 2 3s are 6. 2 5s are 10. 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. Again 2 1s are 2. 2 7s are 14. 1 remainder 12. It will become 2 6s are 12. Again with 2. 2 5s are 10. 1 remainder 17. 2 8s are 16. 2 8s are 16. Again 2 2s are 4. 2 9s are 18. 2 4s are 8. 2 1s are 2. 2 4s are 8. 2 7s are 14. Yes. This number with which number we can divide? 7. Yes. 7 2s are 14. And 7 1s are 7. 7 3s are 21. Again 3 1s are 3. So here we have pair of 2. Means we have to find the perfect square. Yes. Perfect square. Then all the digits should be in pair. Yes. 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair. And this is also in pair. This pair is not there. So what we have to multiply? 9408. If we multiply with 3, we will get the answer which is going to be the perfect square. So number is 3. Yes, in the option we have B. 3 is going to be the number. We have to multiply with 9408. We have to multiply to get the perfect square. You can find the answer, multiply, find the answer and find whether it is a perfect square or not. Yes. Next question, 37th question. The length, breadth and height of a cuboid are given respectively x plus 3, x minus 2, x minus 1. The volume of a cuboid. We have to know the formula. Volume of a cuboid is equal to length into breadth into height. Yes, let's find the cuboid of the volume of cuboid. So volume of cuboid is equal to x plus 3 into x minus 2 into x minus 1. Yes, x plus 3 into x minus 2. First we will do the multiplication of these two. X into x, x square, x into minus 2x, here plus 3x, plus minus minus 3 to the 6, minus 6 into x minus 1. Let's simplify this equation further because here x terms are there. We can subtract this. Yes, x square, here plus x minus 6 into x minus 1. Let's multiply this complete equation with this x minus 1. X square into x, x cube, x square into minus 1, minus x square, plus x into plus x square, plus x into minus 1, minus x, minus 6 into x, minus 6x, minus into minus 1, minus plus 6 1 6. Yes, what we will get here, plus 6 square minus 6 square get cancelled. What we are remained with? X cube, and here minus minus it will become plus, but the symbol we will write as minus only. Plus 7 minus 7x plus 6. Yes, where is the answer? Is the option x cube. Yes, C. X cube minus 7x plus 6 is the answer of this question. Yes, let's see the 38th question. What is the 38th question? The cost of making an article is divided between material, labor and overhead in the ratio 5:3:1. The cost of material cost is 125 rupees. Therefore, the cost of labor is they are asking. Okay. How are we going to solve this question? So, what is given here? Ratio of material is to labor is to overheads are given. Given as material is 5x, is to labor is 3x and overhead is 1x. So what is given? The amount of material is given, the cost required is 125, means 5x is equal to, if 5x is equal to 125 rupees, means x is equal to how much? 5 2s are 10, 5 5 25, means x is equal to 25. Then what is going to be the cost of labor? Cost of labor is equal to 3x is equal to 3 into 25 is equal to how much? 75 rupees. Yes, option D is going to be the answer of this question. Okay. So 39th question is, a man was 25-year-old when his son was born and 2 years later a daughter was born. When the man celebrates his 60th birthday, the age of his daughter is, so what we know first, given 25 years he was when son was born and 27 years, right? 25 plus 2, because 2 years later the daughter was born. So he should be equals to 27 years when daughter was born. Yes. Now what they are asking, he is celebrating his 60th birthday. So what should be the age of daughter? So 27 years old minus, if we do, we will get the age. Yes, 10 minus 7 is 3, 5 minus 2 is 3, 33 years old. Okay, so he is going to be how many years old? 33 years old. Next, 40th question is, see friends, the average of 5 consecutive integers is 3. the difference between second and fourth term of the sequence is they are asking. Okay, so I had solved this already, but the video was not recorded, so I am solving it again in front of you. Okay, so what happened here? 40th question. So what they have given, okay, they are asking 5 consecutive integers. Consecutive means one after the other. Okay, so it is like x is the first integer, then its consecutive integer is going to be x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4. So they have asked only 5 consecutive integers. This is first, second, third, fourth, and this is going to be the fifth. Okay, what they are asking, their average is 3. They have given already. Average means when we add this divided by 5, because 5 numbers should be equals to 3, means x plus 1 plus x plus 2 plus x plus 3 plus x plus 4 is going to be its average, means divided by 5, because we have 5 numbers, means divided by 5 should be equals to what? 3. Yes, 1 2 3 4 5. 5x plus 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 6 plus 4 10 divided by 5 is equal to 3. Yes, what is the value of x then? 5x is equal to 5 3s are plus 10 is equal to 5 3s are 15. Then 5x is equal to 15 minus of 10 is equal to how much? 5. So x is equal to how much? 5 I get cancelled, 1. X is 1. If first term is 1, next term is 1 plus 1 2, and third term is 1 plus 2 3, 1 plus 4 1 plus 3 4, 1 plus 4 5. So these are the 5 consecutive integers. What they are asking next? The difference between second and fourth term. Second and fourth term. This is second term, this is fourth term. Yes, what is the difference between this? 2. Yes, option C is going to be the answer of this question. This was so easy. So friends, if you like my video, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like the video and share it among your friends, those who are preparing for mathematics teaching exams. It may be Karnataka TET or Central TET or any TET. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video.